Streets, working with young people, old people, everybody with pistols. And we're going to start with my man, Brandon Jones.
Yes, sir.
In North Philly.
Yes, sir.
Anybody from Philly in the house?
Anybody from Philly in here? Ain't no problem. I'm from Philly. It's my first time in California. I'm on parole right now. Thank God my PO was cool. But I'm going to tell y'all this. To be honest with you, man, 2.5 years ago, I was staring up on the top bunk with my cellie. He was stinking. And I was in the penitentiary and I was thinking, what am I going to do with my life? I ain't got no money to come home to. My mother and father ain't got much for me. Both big mamas ain't got much for me. What am I going to do with my life? And by the grace of God, I'm sitting here today. No, don't clap for me because it's by the grace of God. Listen, I got $100 in my bank account. But you know what I do got? I got 50 young people back in Philadelphia rooting for me. They washing cars right now, they put money in their pocket, and they ain't worrying about nobody giving them no pack. You see what I'm saying? So, what I'm here to do is basically to be the foot in the ASS. You hear me? I'm talking about the local government home in Philadelphia. I'm talking about the dope boys. I don't care. I don't got no pics. Because when I come out my house, it's 90% abandoned buildings when I come out where I live at. You understand me? And the rest of them is families living and trying to dwell in between all the rubbish. So, when I got the opportunity to work for my Mayor Michael Nutter in Philadelphia, now I'm co-chairman of his Youth Engagement Committee under the United Conference of Mayors. And what that allows me to do with that title, and I could care less about a title, it's about the work. And what that allows me to do is to be able to reach young people. Now, Cities United is an initiative where now we're 42 mayors strong. It started with Mayor Michael Nutter in Philadelphia, Mayor Landry over in New Orleans, and Dr. Bell over at Casey Family. And what we're trying to do and what we are doing is bringing cities together so we can institute more policy, more different programming, and more different agendas that's going to help reduce the deaths amongst black boys and black men across this nation. Hold on, don't clap. Because listen, last year I sat in Atlanta in TIO Hood. I had dinner and lunch in his family's restaurant. We built a makeshift jail cell on Donnelly Hollowell Parkway, and we stayed in it for 30 days and educated the kids about prison and death prevention. Then we did it in another city. Then we did it in another city. But we don't care, we do it out of pocket. Because we understand that there's poverty pimps out here, and people take this grant money, this program money, and they do what they want with it. So I'm the foot in the ASS. And if anybody want to get down with a real soldier, some real armies, or some ex-convicts, some ex-addicts, then come on. Because it's happening here in LA, just like any other city and any other state. I believe what I stand by. I know God is good, and he done brought me so far that I'm sitting here on the stage with the likes of these men and this woman right here. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? That means God is good. That means we can affect change because somebody pulled me to the side. You know who it was? It was a hustler, a dope boy that said, young man, you know what? You need to go to school and do something different with your life. You ain't got to be out here with us. All it takes is for us to look in the mirror, work on ourselves, and then come outside and do the same thing. Don't let them walk past your door because they look like you. Oh, that ain't my baby. Let them go on. Pull him to the side. What happened to the days when we was checking our youngins on the block? What happened to that? Now we all scared of them. It's about bridging the gap in the community between the older generation and the younger generation, and I guarantee less people gonna get shot in their face next year.
Thank you. Give Brandon a round of applause.
We have from the Los Angeles area in the room some of the brothers that I invited to come from Watts.
For ESNewsReporting.com, I'm Ellie Sekback reporting, and you can follow me on Twitter @Sekback.